Howdy YouTube, Darlington Farm here, just over here working on my 96 Power Stroke. If you're looking for a video on how to replace the spring hangers and spring shackles, look no further. This is it. The truck is a 96 4 3/4 ton Power Stroke, and had one of the hangers rot out completely through. I didn't really notice it until I went over some railroad tracks and heard a thunk, and noticed that my spring over here was no longer being held up by the hanger, but just resting up against the bed rail there. So what I did is I came in here with an air hammer. I chiseled off the rivet heads and chiseled them through. Once you chisel off the rivet head to actually get it through the frame here, you're going to need to take an angle grinder and grind it flush with the frame. Otherwise, when you push on it, that head just kind of expands out and keeps it from going through there, so you want to grind it off flush. Just a little tip there. And then I came in just with the grinder, ground it down to bare metal there just to keep some of the rust down, and painted it with some primer there. And I did take a gas axe or a cutting torch and cut off the bolt head to get this out of here. I think you could use a Sawzall for that, but I have a gas axe and just didn't feel like messing with it. But I'll take you over and show you the other one, which is also rotten, that I'll probably replace here and replace on camera, I think. Here is the other spring shackle. As you can see, that's my finger going through it, so that's obviously not a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this one and show you how I do it here. Here are the rivets. There's one up here, there's another one over there, and then there's one down here and one in front here. We'll also tell you now, this one on top here is kind of a pain to get to. So I'll show you some of the tools I've used here. You could probably do it with a little less than this, but it would be a lot more of a pain in the butt. Angle grinder, you're definitely going to need this. You can do without the impact. You're definitely going to need a hammer, a chisel, air hammer. Don't think I'd try and do this without one. I think what you could do is grind off one head of these with an angle grinder and punch them out, but it'd be a lot easier just use an air hammer. It's a really cheapo one I picked up at Home Depot. I actually didn't have one of these. It was 35 bucks, and all I had to do was sharpen the chisel a couple of times, and it did a great job. Here's the Husky, the Home Depot brand, and I don't have a very big compressor over here at the farm. This is just a rinky-dink little, I think it's a 2-horse, it's not even a, it's like a 10-gallon, but ran it no troubles. I think it'd probably run better off of a bigger compressor, but anyway, you're probably going to need a gas axe, or at the very least a Sawzall. The bolt that goes through the spring here, you probably could cut off with a Sawzall. I just used a gas axe. Okay, well, the UPS guy just dropped off my parts here. I got them from atssprings.com. Pretty snazzy, 120 bucks. Actually, they had a Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal going where it was $6 off, so it was only 114, and they threw in a t-shirt, which that's pretty cool. Yeah, I get nothing from them, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed, pretty happy. I ordered it Monday, and it's Wednesday, and I have the parts here, and I didn't pay for shipping. Shipping was free, so I'm happy about that. It looks like it's everything I need here, which really makes me happy. I'm guessing this is a common problem, but anyway, yeah, here we go. Whoops, I should cover my name up there. Anyway, yeah, atssprings.com. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start putting these in here. Okay, well, I didn't end up getting any video putting these on because it ended up getting dark, and I just had to get them on. Here's how they look. Let me move over here so you can see underneath there and get a little bit better view of it. It's just 4 bolts, as I said earlier. 4 bolts. You could just use an impact to go ahead and spin them on there. You can kind of work your hand up on the back side of the frame rail here. I'd read on the internet where some people are saying they had to take the tank down, but if you've got long skinny fingers, you can just work the bolts up in there. And anyway, it's not too bad a project. And anyway, thanks for watching. Click, comment, subscribe.